Hello, friends. They say when you're in Florida, you got to be careful because, these gators will just jump up and get you. And right now, there's a lot of gators jumping up and getting us. I just got off the phone with and discussed a little bit with the chief economist at Wells Fargo. And, he was talking about tech acquisitions and all this stuff that's happening. Did you know that Uber's trying to buy Grubhub right now? They're in talks there. Microsoft just bought a robotic process automation company. There is so much merger and acquisition activity going on right now. Growth's down, obviously. Values are down. Assets are cheap. And at the end of the day, they're trying to gobble up those assets. And, the thing about this is it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with you and I, right? If we're just running a service business or we're doing X or doing Y or doing Z, it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with us, but it really does, because what's really happening here is that these acquisitions are out there to consolidate industries, and these acquisitions are out there to compete with you. And they're happening in every space. Walmart's made some big moves over the last couple months. We just talked about Uber. The list goes on, and there's a gator out there somewhere that could get you. And the only reason I mention all of this is because it's kind of one of those, if you can't beat them, join them things, where, one way or another, you're either going to get beat by competitors who are more advanced with you than you in terms of technology, as these big companies use their liquidity to buy technology and ultimately compete with you. But what we're really likely dealing with more here is, like, if you can't beat them, join them. And so what I wanted to throw out to you today is the idea of partnering with people who have the technology that can make you differentiated in the marketplace and can give you the advantage over the next decade, the thing you didn't need over the last decade, but that you likely will need to survive over the next 10-year period. And those are likely not the same things. The things you needed from, up until 2020, 2010 to 2020, are just not the things you're going to need from 2020 to 2030. All the things you need now until 2030 are probably more along the lines of automation and technology. And so today, again, think of yourself as your own competitor. Look at what's going on out there. And I think if you look hard, you'll notice one very interesting thing. There's somebody ready to gobble up, right? There's somebody ready to do it. And they're going to use their capital to acquire technology to win. And that is the theme. That is what's going on right now. And there's articles all over the place. I just saw one in the CIO journal that I'll post in here this week probably. So I hope any of this is helpful. Again, if you can't beat them, join them. Look to partner, right? You don't have to be that solution. You can become that solution through strategic partnerships. And that's worth thinking about.